Hello! So I was not on social media yesterday because it was Sunday, I was relaxing, plus doing a lot of homework. So, and I'm sitting here doing some more homework right now, but I thought I would take a little bit of a break and answer Chloe can't speak. Part 5000. I thought I would do a little Q&A as it's been a while since I've done one, so go ahead and ask me questions. Well, thank you so much. My favorite store is definitely Zara. Sometimes I'll shop at Storettes or ASOS or Aritzia, sometimes H&M. Like, I'll go random every once in a while, but Zara is my main. My middle name is Elizabeth, and it's after my great-grandmother. Probably that everything happens for a reason. Just accepting that more so than, I guess learning it. But I've gone through a lot of hard things in my life. I've learned a lot of lessons, but just accepting that things are going to happen. Just accepting that things are going to happen to me because it's supposed to grow me and change me and challenge me and turn me into the person I'm supposed to become. So, I mean, I could definitely go a lot deeper on this subject, but to answer your question. For motivation, I feel like that's more of a personal thing, but for confidence, I will say I have really stopped just scrolling aimlessly on Instagram. I started unfollowing a lot of people. Anyone who made me feel bad about myself or like I needed to change my face or my body particularly. Not really my personality, but more of my looks. Freaking Instagram, am I right? Also, just I've really been working on accepting that we're all unique and that the things that make me different is something to be celebrated, not to be ashamed of, and like all of my weird quirks, that they're okay. So I'm working on it too. It's a long process. Love this question, but I feel bad because I'm not gonna give you a good answer. I love all of it. I love my bookshelves, I love my room, I love my living room and my gallery wall, I love my little sitting area, I love my kitchen. Like, I'm just really into it. Last night, there was a spider this big crawling on my bed, and I didn't ask anyone else to do with it. I didn't kill him. I put him in a cup, and I put him outside, and that was the scariest thing I've ever done. I couldn't breathe. But on a real note, I am actually super terrified of heights, but in my life, I've done a lot of things involving heights. Like one time I went ziplining upside down in Mexico, and that was pretty freaking scary. I am named after the song Chloé Dancer by, I think it's Mother Love Bone. I can check that out. But yeah, I'm named after that. My dad heard it when he was like 15, loved it, and decided he was gonna name his daughter Chloe. Here I am. So this is actually the first time I've ever answered. Oh, there's me. You see me breaking my back to get the good light? Anyway, I was saying this is the first time I've ever answered a relationship question because after my first relationship was so public, I promised to keep everything very private for the sake of my mental health, but no, I'm single. I am a Gemini, and I love being a Gemini. Oh, there it is. I love being a Gemini, and everyone hates us. I love this question, and it's really funny because I was watching Nastia Lugan. I love her, she's so great. But I was watching her stories today and she did a Q&A as well, and she got the same question and I loved her response, but I will give you my own as well. I really believe that your life is as good as you make it, and if you want a beautiful life, you can have it by focusing on the positives, and if you want to be negative and just constantly play into the woe was me, my life is so horrible mindset, then that's your choice. Definitely do that sometimes. I will kind of revert back to my old ways, but then I remind myself that it's up to me to get through this tough time, and I can do it positively and hopefully, or I can make it a lot harder for myself if I'm negative. And if I focus on the positives, then my life is just 10 times more beautiful because I focus on all the good things in life. So I'm focusing on gratitude a lot lately. I have gratitude time where I say something random that I'm grateful for. I list 10 things I'm grateful for in the morning. It's all about what you choose to focus on. I have two. They are boxing and yoga, which is funny because they're so very different, but I love to, you know, get into a zen mood with yoga, and then I love to punch out my frustration with boxing, and I just feel so strong when I do it. I completely understand. I have hated my legs for most of my life since I grew into my body, but you are beautiful exactly as you are, and do not listen to society. Don't let it tell you what beautiful looks like, because only you decide what beautiful looks like, and it's you. Don't be nervous. It's very, very natural. Chocolate helps. Heating pads, Midol if you're fine taking that, and just be very gentle and easy with yourself during that week. It's hard. A writing question, so exciting. So it works better for me if I dig pretty deep into my characters before I start writing, not really the plot. The plot kind of comes from the characters. So I did a lot of research on characters before I started writing my current novel. So discipline. Discipline is so important because it doesn't matter how bad the first draft is, you just need to get it down on paper. So right now I'm just writing and it's horrible, but I'm getting it down because you can't edit something that's not there. So get it down first. Z, Y, X, W. No. Yes, I love baking so much. I love baking muffins and cakes and cupcakes and brownies and cookies and banana bread, and I'm working on like other pastries, so yes. Meditating! I love meditating so much. It is my new saving grace. I meditate in the morning, and I am currently trying to meditate in the middle of the day as well, because I feel like it'll give me like an extra boost of good energy. So I always end up snoozing my alarm until it's like 8, but I love when I happen to wake up early and I catch the sunrise. It's so beautiful, and I love that moment of like silence and stillness before the world wakes up. I am taking political science, psychology, French, advertising, and humanities. I have procrastinated political science homework long enough. It is time for me to go conquer this load of homework that I have, but I will try to answer more questions later on. One more quick thing before I go to this homework. Really procrastinating it. On my Instagram post today, my caption was, maybe I just need to go to California, and it was a quote, and I need to know if anyone knows what it's from, so please comment if you know what it is, because I'm dying to know if anyone actually knows or if they just like the quote. My internet isn't working right now, so I thought I'd answer another one. It changes every day. Today the answer is yes, tomorrow it'll probably be no, and in the end it'll probably just depend on the person. Lukasiak.